Namaste and good afternoon, my dear student again. So now our topic is that raw materials. So as we know that raw materials is very important for industrial purpose or any country or any state. Okay. So raw material may be in natural or maybe some raw material produced by the farmer. For example, if I say cotton is produced by the farmer. They grow the cotton. Okay, so cotton is available. But also, if I say the silver, gold, copper, this kind of a raw material, it is not possible to produce. That means that is created by nature. Okay, so naturally or by farmer process to produce the goods. That means that kind of a natural or raw material produced by the farmers, and they also need the some kind of raw material, for example copper, gold, tin, zinc, that kind of a raw material. So what happened, they bring to the other places for long distance. Okay, so if I say copper, so in the earlier city, that means in Harappa cities, they bring the copper from the Rajasthan and Oman. Okay, where they bring the copper and copper, they bring the copper from the Rajasthan and the Oman. Oman, that is one country. Tea, they bring the tea from the Afghanistan and Iran. So tea mixed with the copper to make bronze. So this tea is used to make bronze. Okay. Next, gold. So at that time, they bring the gold from the Karnataka. They bring the gold from Karnataka. That means Karnataka have the mine, gold mine. So that are the raw materials. So next is the food for the people in the cities. So we already discussed that in the Harappa civilization. That means in Harappa city there are the two part, that is the east and west. So east is the lower part and west is the higher and smaller part. So what happened in the west part, most of the people they are the employees. Okay, so what they also need the food for survival. Okay, so how can they get the food? So normally the eastern part leave the farmer or herder, they produce the different kind of food and they supply this kind of food in the western part. That means those who live in the employ. Okay, so farmer and herder supply the food, wheat, barley and rice, and they produce the different kind of a food like wheat, barley and rice, and they supply this kind of food in the western part. That means those who live in the western part or employers. Clear? Next, plug. So how can they do plug? Plug means that is the cultivation or agriculture. To dig earth and plant seed. So as you know, how can you do the cultivation? They dig the earth and they sow in the some seed, and this process they use at the earliest days also. So water and pasture are around settlement. So what happened, as we know, if one civilization build up or one civilization grow up, water is most important thing. So that's why water, people those who are doing the pluck or that means cultivation, they mostly live in the water area or pasture area. Pasture means in Bengali আমরা যেটাকে বলছি কি তৃণভূমি. Okay, so they settle in the water and the pasture area because this water is also necessary for doing the agricultural activity. Okay, so I hope all of you understand today's topics, and that's the raw material and the food for people in the city. So that are the today's topic. So if you have any confusion regarding today's topic, so please tell me. I will try to solve your problem. So that's for today. So thank you.